Alright, so, I don't know, I guess I might as well do money. We've got, like, really it would be beneficial at the beginning just to be like, just showing yourself what you're going to do, and let this be your opportunity to go 4 fingers, even though you're not going to use your pinky right in this particular thing. The only time we do is the bam, 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 where cool, so just get 4 fingers ready to do your stuff, and this is going to be a run that's easy. You know, it's like there's just 2 notes, and then we do the same exact thing twice. You know, 0, 2, 3, 4, 0, 2, 3, 4, so that's the intro, and then, but the point is that you're going to get to not move your thumb position right here. You're going to just, rather than moving really far, you're just going to move the like 1/4 inch that it actually necessitates. So totally, that's why we're doing that. And it's actually probably, you know, so there we go, that's the whole thing. If you do that first, you know, just don't worry about timing. And that's the pivotal note right there when you get to that D flat, not changing position, but just being like, okay, I'm moving my hands down, my finger down slightly or whatever. That distancing back there is going to happen a little bit, but not as much. Just be aware of it. Don't worry about the rhythm. And also, just kind of elbow positioning wise, another thing that's making stuff feel hard to reach is that you tend to pin your elbow here, like I'm sure we brought up at some point, like everyone does, where if you were standing up with a strap, that wouldn't be the case. So, you know, it would be beneficial for your entire situation to be more over towards, you know, the 2nd fret. And so, yeah, it's like a reach enough without it being all off to the side, too. So that's, you know, the thing to be aware of right now. And we're going to just approach this like you're grocery listing it, really thinking about technique. Like, if you don't have it memorized, just have like a really boring geography test where you put this over. So it's like 2 of these, then I do the same thing twice. And if you get to there, we're psyched, and then just, it's like, great, it's like a layup at the end. So, money's really cool, but if you got good at doing that, that would really address the technique stuff that's going to come up in both of these songs. So we've got our, and we were like, what? So there's like a pause there, you know, where that's our first. Anything else that goes high fidelity? And that's kind of, so yeah, there's another spot where you're really going to be tempted to switch fundamentals and just don't. Don't worry about playing it in rhythm. You can just be like, you know. And that should get you in good position, having just done an octave where you're not using your pinky but your ring. Just goes through, like, it seems like default thing to do at the end is just those 0, 2, 0, 2, 0 other stuff. So here we're on. Cool. And then later we get all which is good, and you should try to do that as an exercise. What happens at 306? And then we get all. So let's see. Right. Right. Remember what happened? Yeah. Oh right. Oh yeah. It's like it just starts in the middle of the phrasing. So it goes. The real whole thing is. Marks, it just starts on the bed. It says like, here we go now. Now I'm at the top. So it's like you left out the. So. And then we're at the beginning. Excuse me. It's all. Let's see. Oh, right. And then we have the only time in the song where we're definitely need to use our pinky for the fretted D, because he's going play ghost, play ghost. So this is the next movement, if you will. We've just been like, excuse me. actually use our pinky, so important to be in good position. We just talked about down at the bottom of the page, I just wrote like, you know, in B, you're expecting E's and F sharps, like in G, you're expecting C's and D's, so if we haven't consciously decided that about B, we're kind of just going to take a step towards having acknowledged that a 1-4-5 goes B, E, F sharp, in B. Cool, so there we are. This is up. Got another set that up as it goes up. Cool. So yeah, I've heard this on a million times. There's that stuff. Manic depression. We're at like 6:25 in your thing. We're going to. I didn't already do this, right? Okay. So this really requires good position to do well. So you know, 4 fingers, and then so just get kind of comfortable with that, and then we're doing this sliding with our ring finger thing to articulate like a triplet. That's in a lot of songs. So just let your thumb be fluid, and then you're gonna stop there. So the worst possible thing to do is when you do the G, it would be to trail your thumb right there. So yeah, just make it, you know, like don't worry about rhythm and just go, okay, I'm gonna do it at the 5th fret. Reset your whole situation. I'm going to do it at the 3rd fret. Recognize that that's the important one, landing there, ready to do stuff. So really you could leave out the first one and just go. And that's 2 Ds. D, chromatic. And that's our verse. Manic depression is certain.